Good evening, children. Already fourth lesson completed, motion and time. In that lesson, what you discussed about rotatory motion, translatory motion, oscillatory motion. Okay, and in that curvilinear motion, rectilinear motion, these are all we discussed. And basic unit of time. What is the basic unit of time? Second. So about clocks and time also discussed. Okay, today I want to go another topic. Next lesson I want to discuss with you. Generally, which type of clothes do you want to prefer in winter season? In winter season, we want to wear woolen clothes or dark colored clothes. Why we want to wear woolen clothes and dark colored clothes? Woolen clothes keep us body warm. That's why we want to wear woolen clothes in winter season. Why? Because outside atmosphere is very cool. If you stay in the house also we feel cool. Yes or no? So in winter season, if you stay in the house and if you come outside of the house also you feel very cold. That's why we want to wear woolen clothes. And why we want to wear dark colored clothes? Because the dark colored clothes absorb heat. That's why we want to wear, we prefer dark colored clothes in winter season. Okay, next in summer season, which type of clothes do you want to prefer? Cotton clothes and light colored clothes. Why we prefer cotton clothes and light colored clothes? That cotton clothes keep our body very cool. That's why we want to wear cotton clothes in summer season. Okay, and the light colored clothes also, that when compared to the dark colored clothes, light colored clothes absorb only small amount of heat. That's why we want to wear light colored clothes in summer season. Okay, in winter season we want to wear woolen clothes and in summer season we want to wear cotton clothes. Okay, if you feel any object, if you touch any object, how can you say that is hot or cold? How can you say when any object is hot or cold? For example, if you want to take here one object I am telling, ice cream. If you touch that ice cream bowl, ice cream cup, how can you feel? How can you feel? Cold. Ice cream, we feel cold. Next, metal chair kept in the sun. Means if you keep the metal chair outside of the house, after some time, how can you feel if you touch that metal chair? That is hot. Next, spoon in the cup of hot tea. If you touch that spoon, then how can you feel? That is also hot. How can you decide? Any object you feel cold or hot. How can you decide? By touching that objects only we can decide. But some objects, if you touch that objects, then we can decide that is hot or cold. But all objects can you touch? No. One reliable method will be there. By that method we can observe, we can identify that object is cold or hot. Okay. Generally, hotness or coldness of a and of an object, we can observe in we can express in terms of temperature. What is that? Just note down, children. Hotness or coldness of an object expressed in terms of temperature. So, children, I think everybody will understand which type of lesson I want to discuss with you now. Now, that I want to discuss fifth lesson, temperature. And its measurement. Temperature and its measurement. I want to discuss now another lesson, fifth lesson. This is temperature and its measurement. Okay, now what I discussed with you now, hotness or coldness of an object expressed in terms of temperature. So, what is temperature? Temperature is a measure of the degree of hotness or coldness of an object. If you take the definition of temperature, temperature is a temperature is a measurement of hotness. Temperature is a measurement of degree of hotness or coldness of an object. This is the definition of temperature. Temperature is a measurement of degree of hotness or coldness of an object. You know already temperature. Today you feel very hot. How many degrees of temperature will be there? Maybe 35 above or 40, like that. Degrees centigrade. In TVs and radios we are observing now. So that is the degree. The measurement of the degree of hotness is temperature. Or like that only the measurement of degree of coldness is temperature. Coldness in winter season maybe 25, 26 like that. Temperature we will measure, we will observe in the TV. So that is what the coldness of the measurement of the degree of the coldness. So that is temperature. So what is temperature? Temperature is a measurement of degree of hotness or coldness of an object. This is the definition of temperature. Okay. Next, I want to explain one activity. What is that activity? You take 3 beakers. Just you take 3 beakers filled with water. Only more than half. Just you filled with water. This is the first beaker. This is also Another one. This is third one. Okay, which type of water we have to take? In first beaker we take cool water, and in third beaker we take hot water. Here what is cold water? Here hot water. Here lukewarm water means little bit hot. Okay, you take that. Next, you place your two hands fingers, just one finger of left hand you place in cold water, and another hand finger, index finger, you place in hot water. Keep like that 5 minutes. After some time you take out the two fingers, and at a time you place both fingers in lukewarm water. Then how can you feel? How can you feel? Which finger you kept in cold water, you feel hot, and which finger you kept in hot water, you feel little bit cool. Yes or no? So this is one activity. Why I am explaining this activity? Here two fingers we are kept in lukewarm water, but one finger you feel cool and one finger you feel hot. Because why? Because here we place in cold water, after some time we place in lukewarm water, that's why we feel hot. Okay, so but you can you say, because why I am telling here this one, the degree, we want to measure the degree, then only we can set this is hot, this is little bit hot, this is cold. Okay, that's why we want here measurements we want to measure the temperature. Then we can say that which one is hot, which one is cool. Okay. Next, I want to discuss about heat, a form of energy. Heat, a form of energy. Okay. If you stand in the sunlight, or if you sit before the fire, then how can you feel? We feel hot. Okay. Next, see if you observe in your kitchen, your mother is when she is cooking the rice, she kept one bowl. In that bowl, she poured some water, and after some time, after the boiling the water, she keeps some rice in the bowl, and just she kept a lid on the bowl. Okay, after some time, after 10 to 15 minutes after, what we will observe, that lid is moving up and down on the bowl. Why? Because here the rice and the water is boiling, and water vapor comes, and water vapor increases, and that water vapor just lift the lid up and moves up and down. Okay, after some time again if you increase the heat, then what will happen? That lid will fall down. Water vapor increases and that lid will fall down. So why anybody kept the lid down? No, that lid comes up. Comes up. Why? Because due to the heat. She kept the bowl on the stove. That's why due to the heat, that lid comes down, fall down. So what is here? Here heat is a form of energy. So energy will be there in the heat. That's why due to the heat only that lid fall down. No. So here this is one good example for heat, a form of energy. Okay. Next, if you that heat energy transferred from one object to another object. Heat transferred from how? an object at higher temperature to an object at lower temperature. So transfer like that. Heat is transferred from an object at higher temperature to the object at lower temperature. Okay, next just I want to give one example here. If you stand in the sun, you feel hot. So how that heat transferred from higher object? What is a higher object? Sun. So higher temperature to lower temperature. So the transferred from higher to lower. Who is lower? Ourselves. So we feel hot. That's why we feel hot. So next, if you place a piece of ice on the palm. If just you keep like this, then how can you feel cool? So by here heat transferred from our body to the piece of ice. That's why we feel cold. Okay. So here these are two examples how the heat is transferred from an object to another object. So heat is transferred. Here I want to write that very important. This is just you note down. Heat energy transferred from an object heat energy transferred from an object at higher temperature to an object at lower temperature. So heat energy transferred from an object at higher temperature to an object at lower temperature. So two examples I explained now about that a piece of ice and if you stand near under the sun. So heat energy transferred from higher object to lower object. Next heat. What is heat? What is heat? The energy which makes an object appear hot or cold. Appear hot or cold. Is called heat. Is called heat. This is also very important definition. What is heat? The energy which makes an object appear hot or cold is called heat. So another one, heat is transferred from an object at higher temperature to an object at lower temperature. Okay. Next, I want to discuss conversion of energy. Conversion of energy. Next topic is conversion of energy. If you rub your palms, yes, if you rub like this your palms, what will happen? Heat will be produced in between these two palms. Okay, yes or no? In winter season you are doing like this, no? So here what is happening? Here we are doing the work here mechanically. Understand? So heat is produced. So here what will happen? Mechanical energy is converted into heat energy. Mechanical energy is converted into heat energy. So here this is one example. If you rub your palms together, then mechanical energy is converted into heat energy. Okay, next, if you take an iron piece, if you take an iron and beat with a hammer sometime, after some time that iron, if you touch that iron, then you feel hot. So here also we are doing mechanically, we are beating that iron with hammer. So here also the mechanical energy converted into heat energy. Okay, so here what is the next? If you take a soapnut seed, if you take a soapnut seed and just you rub on a rod on a stone, so after if you touch that soapnut seed after rubbing it, you feel hot. So here also mechanical energy is converting into heat energy. So these are the examples of conversion of heat. What here? Mechanical energy is converted into heat energy. What are the examples? First one, rub your palms together. Next, second one, iron becomes hot when beaten with hammer. Third one, soapnut seed. Third example, what I explained you? Soapnut seed. Rub it on a stone. Soapnut seed. Rub it on a stone. After some time, if you touch that soapnut seed, you feel hot. So here these are the examples of conversion of energy. Mechanical energy is converted into heat energy. Next, heat energy is also converting into other forms of energy. For that also some examples are there. Heat energy is converted into other forms of energy. Okay, in steam engine. In steam engine, heat energy is converted into mechanical energy. Okay, then only that steam engine will move. No, due to the heat only, the steam engine will move front. That's why here. So the heat energy is converted into mechanical energy. Next, in thermal power station. In thermal power station, the heat energy is converted into electrical energy. Okay, this is another example for heat energy, conversion of heat energy. Electric heaters. We are using in our home in winter season electric heaters. Electric heaters converted electrical energy. Electric heaters into heat. Yes or no? Then only that water will hot now. We are using for bath. That one. So here in electric heaters, electric energy converted into heat. Okay. Next, in gas stove. In gas stove, the heat energy is converted into, the chemical energy is converted into heat energy. What is present in the gas cylinder? What is present in the gas cylinder? Liquid will be there in the gas cylinder. Okay, so that is chemical. So chemical energy is converted into heat. So in gas stoves, chemical energy what is the gas? What is the liquid present in the gas stoves? Butane. So here chemical energy is converted into heat. So these are all the examples of conversion of energy. In thermal power station, electrical energy is converted into, in thermal power station, what will happen? The heat energy is converted into electric power. So in thermal power station, the heat energy is converted into electrical energy. Okay. In steam engine, the heat energy is converted into mechanical energy. That one helps to move the engine. So these are all the examples for conversion of heat. Okay. Today what I discussed, children, what is temperature? What is heat? Okay. Next, some two activities also I explained you, and next one is conversion of energy. Understand, children? Now I want to give just only 3 question and answers. By on the basis of this topic, you can answer the 3 question and answers. Okay, everybody note down and write in your notebook. Just you note down the assignment. Very simple, children. Just you observe the definitions also. Then you can identify the answers of that questions. Assignment. Very simple one. During winter mornings, why do people stand in the sun? Explain. This is the general question, children. You can answer. Next, Pratima said heat is a form of energy. How do you support? How do you support her? Next, third one, heat energy is converted into other forms of energy. Examples. Examples also I explained, children. So everybody complete these answers. I think very easy to write. Okay. Thank you.